Self-discipline can be a trap. Let me explain. Because right now, you may think you're not disciplined. Well, chances are you actually are. If you do something consistently, but if that consistent thing is not really good for you, that doesn't matter. You're still disciplined. That's why self-discipline is such a trap. Let's say you're smoking or drinking or doing something else that you know is not the best for your mind, body, and soul. However, you keep doing it. Why? Well, it's because you literally trained yourself to do those things. You disciplined yourself to do those things. So if you want to stop the negative things and you want to start doing really the big positive things that you've always wanted to do, well, start small. Let's say you want to quit something that's no longer good for you. Or let's say you want to start something that's very good for you. Well, instead of starting running and running 10 miles one day and then being so sore for the next 2 weeks that you can't move, start with something small. Start by making your bed, for example. Start by getting up and making your bed so that way when you come back from your short little jog, you can look at your bed and you say, you know what? I may not have ran as much as I want to. Maybe I'm not running 10 miles a day yet, but I made my bed. That is my discipline. Start with just putting your shoes on and going for that walk if you don't want to run. If you're too fat right now and you literally can't run or it hurts, then start with just walking. Build that discipline to just walk. Let's say you can't even do that. Let's say you've been through such a traumatic experience. Maybe you hurt yourself badly. I know I've been there many times. Then start with your breath. Literally just start with simple breathing exercises. Maybe you can't even do them 5 times a day. So do them 2 times a day. Do them 3 times a day. Just start. Here's a caveat though. Here's a big, big thing. If you do start something, make sure you keep doing it. Make sure you do it consistently, no matter what is happening outside of you. You want to be that eye of the storm. You want to be that disciplined eye of the cyclone, that no matter how crazy things get around you, you can give to yourself. Because self-discipline starts with yourself. I know that when I stopped drinking and I stopped smoking, it wasn't instant that all of a sudden, oh boom, I transferred that smoking and drinking discipline to something else like health and fitness. But I started small. I started with just 10 push-ups a day for the first week. I started with just 10 leg lifts a day. And then slowly I started building it up, and slowly I started building it up, and slowly I started building it up. And now I have a challenge set for myself where I'm going to do 100 push-ups every single day for the next 90 days. And I know that I'm going to be able to discipline myself in those routines because I've trained my self-discipline in other areas. And yeah, it's the little things like getting up and making the bed, getting up and going for that jog. And maybe it's other things like, for me, I had to discipline myself to start making these videos again because the routine has been so all over the place. Now I have a specific time every single day. I set up the video and I talk to you. And maybe I'm not publishing every single one. Maybe it's not perfect. Maybe it's not good enough. But that's all up here. That's all in the brain. So the next discipline will be to let go. Let go of the preconceptions. Let go of the ego. And that's another part of self-discipline, is letting go of the ego. Letting go of the past. And forgetting the future. Forget what the future looks like. The only moment that exists is right now. So if you have been wanting to do something that you haven't done, then just stop this video and do that thing. And then tomorrow, do that thing again. And the next day, do that thing again. And you watch how that little snowball can turn into a huge avalanche. You watch how those little things compounded day by day, what you can really create if you just train yourself to be a little bit more giving and a little bit more forgiving. Whatever your past looks like, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. You can change all of that right now by just letting go of all of the negativity, letting go of all the judgment that you have for yourself. Let it go and create a small, little disciplined routine that you can do every single day. And you watch how your life transforms. You watch how in 90 days from now, you are going to be a completely different person. And you're going to have a lot more love, a lot more health, and a lot more wealth. This is Russ Nikita. Stay peaceful. Let's go.